Well, hello everybody. It is 8/11/26, and it's a Tuesday night. It's kind of laid back, yada yada yada. Just had some things on my mind want to talk about real fast. Um, oh wait, I didn't do this. Thank you. That was lame, but I'm going with it anyways. Anyways, so just one of the things I dealt with for the 3.5 years, 4 years, whatever you want to call it, something around there. Probably more longer than that. I want to talk about the stuff that was projected into my head. I call it projected because half of it felt like it was, and the other half was I knew or no, I know that it was telepathy. I know that for a fact. I know that just in my heart and my being. I know that just because just what I've experienced, and you learn things when time goes on. You know, I'm one of those lucky ones, probably just like everybody else that's lucky that's still talking about to this day about what they dealt with. That they, you know, they weren't branded as a psychopath or a weirdo or asylum attendee, if that's what you want to call it. It's not funny though. It really just my mentality. I think about all those poor people back in the day, and still to this day. You know, even though they're coming around more and more, believing and coming to grips with it, which is good. I'm glad. Anyways, yeah. Again, about the telepathy that was going on in my head. I don't know. There was times, I mean, anywhere. I could be in the mountains. I could be in the shower when the radio was on, loud noises, anything. It was always something being portrayed to me. Like I could hear like car noises, like car revving up their engines or driving fast, and and then then people talking, and I've been talked to or I could tell they were talking at me, and so even though I couldn't see anywhere they were at, I knew they were close though because I could feel them. Ah. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, I knew they were close because, like I said, I could feel them at that when the beginning when this was happening. I didn't know what that feeling was, but I do now. But so yeah, most of it was telepathy, and I don't know. I can't remember how many times anywhere, especially like if I was in the shower, I could literally, I'd turn on the shower, get in the shower, and noises would start immediately, like projected at me, or in my brain, something was being said to me, and uh, and it would go on the whole time. And as soon as I shut that shower off, stopped immediately. So I don't know if it was another. Sorry, I got popcorn in my teeth. I don't know if it's it has to do, I believe, with some kind of frequency or vibration, some somehow, however this was done to me, or however it happened. And cat hair, got stuff in my teeth. Anything else? Um, and even especially like I said in one of my episodes, even like music a lot did it to me. I could be putting on music, and you always hear those stories about people playing records backwards or stuff like that. Well, I would hear, um, literally, I don't know what you would call it, like it wasn't advice, but I could hear on a different frequency. Like, yeah, that was coming out. It's like sometimes when you're going down the road and you hear a radio station you like, and all of a sudden, if you go to another town, it kind of like goes in and out, just like that, just like that. And so that happened to me a lot, a lot. Uh, I don't know how it was done. Like I said, there was other dimensions and portals that I know for a fact that they can come and go whenever they want. Whatever this was that happened to me, I'm still trying to figure out, if it was. I I know what happened to me was a spiritual thing. I know that for a fact. In my heart, I know that for a fact. It was a spiritual thing. But I read some of these things on YouTube, and some of these things from other people that experience my exact experience. Um, they talk about uh, being man-made, man doing this kind of stuff, and in my experience, I saw, um, if you want to call it humans, but I also saw beings too. Um, and this was, like I said, this was more of a spiritual thing. Now I had a lot of revenge. I wanted a lot of anger and a lot of this and that towards what happened to me. But now it's been going on 2 years now. It's been I don't wish no harm on anything or anybody because of what I battled and what I experienced. It was done to me for a reason, and I like it because it made me a totally different person. I've said this before, and I'll keep saying it to the day I die. This changed me. Um, but other people, everybody experiences their own thing different. So, anyways, um, yeah, a lot of talking in my head. I mean, a lot of stuff. No matter where I was at, it was nothing to tell me to do anything to myself. It was just always I could hear something else being said, and um, and then I seen some orbs. I think it was on the last. I don't know. I think I was on my end of my ropes. I think I was about had it mentally, physically, whatever you want to call it, all the above. I was done. I was spent. I had enough pretty much that at that moment. And when I looked up and I was looking out my window, I saw three orbs go by, three beautiful colored orbs, and I knew what was going on. I knew I seen it, and in my head, I asked, "Is everything gonna be okay from here on?" Because I knew it. I think about that time, I kind of knew too that I was done. I was done battling this. I was gonna be 100% going forward in my life in the good. And I asked, "Is everything gonna be okay?" And I said, "If it is," I believe I said, "If it is, blink." I don't know if I said blink a couple times, blink a few times, and sure enough, it blinked a few times. And when I seen that blink, I almost got like a peace too. I think at the same time that I realized that this was going to be okay. I still had a long road ahead of me, but it was going to be okay because I think that's when I was pretty much when I started realizing that I was turning things around. So, and then again, I I felt it. I felt a lot of it. It was mainly a lot of feeling. I keep saying this too: feeling, sensing. Um, no, not so much smelling that I can recall, but observing, seeing, and I knew what I saw, even though it was being told over and over again from everybody, my friends, family, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't real, but I knew it was real. And the day that I knew it was real was when I was on the res, when was 8 feet from them, two beings standing up looking down at me. I knew at that moment that how many years I was told, no, this isn't real. I knew at that moment that it was real because of what I had seen before that and after. So, you know, again, I was going off topic again, but oh well. Let's see here. I'm looking at my notes a little bit here. And hearing, I already did the hearing thing and seeing. I've seen a lot. You know, it's just no matter how many people told me it was real, I knew deep down. And this is a spiritual battle. This is a battle. You know, uh, yeah, it was a battle. Uh, Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm just thinking it's down 10 minutes already. So kind of rambled on a little bit, but you got to talk about some things here and there. So again, you guys like, subscribe. I'm not. You know, I'm just saying. This is me being me. I don't make up stuff. I don't say things. I'm out here talking the truth, trying to get other like-minded people to talk the truth. So again, like, subscribe, and remember, if you're unbalanced, monsters will come. Remember that. Think about it hard. All right, guys. Oh, look at that. Oh, still on. Push the wrong button. Hey, hi.